video, I want to talk to you about how long is it going to take to see a transformation. So, you guys want to get lean, build muscle, whatever your goal is, and you want to know how long is it going to take to see that transformation from fat to fit, from fat to shredded, from skinny to big, muscular, how long is that shit gonna take? Now, it depends largely on your goal. So, if you're morbidly obese and you want to get shredded, 5% body fat, it's gonna take a lot longer than a guy who's 15% body fat and he wants to go to the same 5%. It's gonna take a lot longer. But let's stick first to the weight loss. But with weight loss, you can lose comfortably about 2 to 3 pounds per week. That's 1 to 2 kilograms. 1 to 2 kilograms is the most amount you could safely lose per week. 2 kilograms is already pushing it a little bit. But based on that knowledge, you should calculate how long it's gonna take. So for example, if you're 200 pounds, a little bit over 20% body fat, and you want to get to 10% body fat, it's probably going to take about 30-40 pounds, at least. So you could say that could be potentially 20 kilograms. So 20 kilograms, and if you lose weight 1 kilogram per week, which is a normal range, you're doing everything right, your diet, training, cardio, so that would potentially take 20 weeks. But you gotta, put into equation that you're gonna hit some plateaus. You're gonna reach at least 4 to 5 plateaus in that range for that weight loss, and then you gotta add another 5 weeks extra. Plus maybe you're gonna binge 1 to 2. So let's add another 7 weeks. So it's gonna take. So we're gonna round it up. So about 28 weeks. So 20 kilos, about 20 kilos to go from over 20% to 10% body fat, it's gonna take about 28 weeks, which is what? Which is about 7 months. That's what it's gonna take, it depends. If you don't have that much weight to lose, it's gonna take a lot less time. But if you got a lot more, if you weigh 300 pounds and you wanna get to, 150, that's 150 fucking pounds. That's gonna take a year, maybe 2 years, maybe even 3, based on how much work you're willing to put in, how much time you're willing to spend on your goal. It depends on a lot of stuff, but mostly based on your goal. Now, with building muscle, it's different, because building muscle takes a lot longer time. It's a more difficult process than just losing fat, because losing fat is just burning up fat cells. But with building muscle, you gotta break down the muscle fibers, they have to regrow to get bigger, and so on. So it's a lot longer and a more tougher process. So it's gonna take a lot longer. So for example, let's just take an example. You're 160 pounds and you want to you start bulking at the start of the year, and you want to put on about 10 kilograms of muscle. If you're just starting out, 10 kilograms is a pretty good range you should aim for. So that's about 20 pounds. So 15 to 20 pounds of muscle, that's about 8 to 10 kilos. That's a range. If you're just a beginner, that's a range you could definitely gain in a year. But after that, it slows down. So after that, maybe you can only get 4 to 5 kilos. So about, 8 to 10 pounds a year. Then after that, maybe it's gonna get a little lower, 3 to 4 kilos, 2 kilos, 1 kilo. And then, after about 6-7 years of training, you can only gonna put on about maybe 1 to 2 kilos per year, which is maybe 5 pounds of muscle in a whole year. Which is not a lot, and it's gonna take a lot of effort and a lot of time. So, but that's for another video explaining how much muscle you can put on. But how long to see a transformation? It's gonna take, for a normal transformation, to get from fat to fit-ish level, lean-ish level, you know, it's gonna take at least 4 months. At least 4 months, 16 weeks. Or if you have a lot more weight to lose, it's gonna take at least 6 to 7 months, so 24, 28 weeks. And if you're morbidly obese, it's gonna take at least a few years to lose that weight. And with building muscle, if you're a beginner, it's gonna take a year to put on a significant amount of muscle mass, and after a few years of training, it's gonna take significantly more time to put on very little amounts of muscle. So that's how long it's gonna take to see a transformation. It's gonna take time. It does. It's not gonna happen in a month. It's not gonna happen in 12 weeks. Probably not gonna happen in 12 weeks because most people are fatter than they actually think they are. They gotta lose a lot more weight than they think, so it's gonna take a lot longer. You know, when I started out, I thought I was gonna get shredded in 12 weeks. You know, surprise, surprise, it took me about 28 weeks. So that was almost triple amount of time. So this is the guideline. Whatever you think how long it's gonna take, if you think it's gonna take 12 weeks, double that. It's gonna take 24 weeks. So everything you think how much it's gonna take, you gotta double that amount. And that's how long it is gonna take in reality. So you just gotta think about that. If you don't have a lot of weight to lose, yeah, you can do it in 3 to 4 months, 12 to 16 weeks. If you got more weight to lose, a normal range, like 20 kilos or so, it's gonna take at least 6 to 7 months, and more than that, it's gonna take longer. So that's how long it takes to see a transformation. But guys, don't fucking give up. It's gonna take a little bit longer than you hope for, but don't fucking give up. Keep going, and you're gonna eventually get there. If you push hard, if you're consistent every single day, you're gonna get there. No matter fucking what, you're gonna get there. So don't fucking give up. That was it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.